Greetings and welcome to the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness podcast. I'm your host, Max Newsman, delighted to have you with us as we explore today's top stories. At newsramp.com, we curate business news from the best newswires, bringing you the most relevant updates. Before we dive in, just a quick heads up. While AI assists in producing this podcast and generating the voices, the news stories are all real. You can read the full articles on newsramp.com. Today is Monday evening, March 31st, 2025, and we have a great mix of health, fitness, and wellness headlines lined up for you. So whether you're on the go, working out, or just relaxing, stay with us as we get started. Here's our first headline. Living with a bleeding disorder. Living with a bleeding disorder can present challenges for approximately 3 million people in the U.S. These disorders, such as hemophilia, can be inherited or acquired, affecting the body's ability to control clotting. Symptoms may include excessive bleeding, bruising, or blood in urine or stool. If you suspect a bleeding disorder, seek medical advice for diagnosis and treatment. Treatment varies based on the type and severity of the disorder. Mikey White Jr., a competitive swimmer living with hemophilia, exemplifies bravery and balance in managing his condition. With support from his healthcare team, he continues to excel in his sport and hopes to inspire others with bleeding disorders to embrace their bodies and live fully.
UNOS adds 2 members to its board of directors. The United Network for Organ Sharing, UNOS, has announced the addition of 2 new board members, Melina Davis and Mark Johnson. Both will begin their terms on April 1, 2025, and serve until September 30, 2028. Davis is the CEO of the Medical Society of Virginia, while Johnson is the former CEO of AverHealth and BetterMed Urgent Care. Their appointment was approved by a full board vote on March 24th. UNOS Chair Sue Dunn expressed excitement, stating that their backgrounds align with UNOS's mission to save and improve lives. Davis and Johnson bring decades of executive leadership experience, and they are committed to advocating for innovative solutions and enhancing donor awareness within the organ donation and transplant system.
Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Health, Fitness, and Wellness podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading newswires like Newsworthy.ai, 24/7pressrelease.com, newsdirect.com, and blockchainwire.io. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.